I think last week, the coach that mentioned that we have to focus on UST. That's what's on our mind, and we expected that they're gonna give it their best. They're gonna play hard. They're gonna play tough no matter what the scores or situation actually. In their team, with their standings, in our standings, we knew that they're gonna be tough, and credit to them, they really played hard, and it's a good thing that our players responded to their challenge, and I think we pushed they pushed our game to the next level. We had to rise up in order to meet their challenge, so we're happy with the fact that our players stepped up. We had a bad third quarter, especially defensively. I think that next few days we're going to be, looking at our defense specifically, and but it's a good thing that in the fourth quarter we played well defensively. That's the kind of game that we want to play. As much as possible, we want to make sure that our defense is always there, and it's a good thing that our players stepped up defensively in the fourth. And our offense was, it was good. We had a lot of ball movement. We had a lot of assists. They played us mostly zone, so we were able to find our shooters and our cutters. And UST is a very good offensive rebounding team. So we made it a point also to not just keep them off the boards, but also win the offensive rebounding battle. So that's something that we're happy our players did. They met our challenge, and we got a lot of offensive rebounds and second chance points.
Okay, thank you.
Then Coach Sandy pretty much said everything. Coming into the game, hindi naman kami nag-prepare for the future games kasi yung pinaka-important na game, yung game kanina. And we couldn't be complacent just because yung standing namin, we knew that coming into the game, tulad na sinabi ni Coach Sandy na UST is gonna give it their all no matter what happens. Yeah, yun nga. Lalo na nung run nila nung third quarter, sobrang parang nung nagka-run sila parang medyo na-rattle, pero buti na lang we stuck to the game plan. My teammates did a great job, and yun nga, buti na lang doon sa fourth, medyo naka-alak po kami nung fourth quarter. So yeah, it was a very, very tough game. We didn't take UST lightly. They really fought, gave their hearts out, and then that's it.
Okay, man.
Mostly nasabi na ni Coach Sandy and Energy, but we should never take any team lightly because we never know. Pilog yung bola nga sabi nga last time. Pwede ka masilat. So we never should be overconfident and just keep on doing what we're doing. Lalo na yung third quarter, good thing naging composed na kami and we stuck to one another. And then in the fourth quarter, we just did our jobs.
Guys.
Coach, in the third quarter, I noticed that as a team, more than the coaching staff, they stayed composed. The players stayed composed as well. They didn't look tense by any means. So how are you able to instill such composure for such young players, even though they were faced with such a situation against a team many say is going to end up 0-14?
Well, it's a bit easy if our players are open and receptive to the teachings of the coaching staff, but it's actually not easy at all. It takes a lot of teaching, but it also takes a lot of listening and following. That's very important. So we've got a great group of guys that are open and they listen and they learn. That's the most important thing. So like in those situations, it's better if our leadership coming from the coaches is not a factor. That means that our players are exerting their own leadership inside the court. So that's what we want.
Can you talk about that in the fourth quarter? Grabe na. Out of nowhere.
It just happened. Swerte lang na nakakuha ng offensive rebound, and I saw that no one was guarding the middle area, the zone, and yun, it just happened. It was a good pass by Ike, and yeah, you know.
yung celebration?
Hindi, kasi yung dad ko may bet kami na tuwing nakakatawa ko, bibigyan niya akong 3,000.
Coach, what can you say about dunk niya? Parang game lang ako nakakita.
Hingi akong porsyento kay Coach Bong. Kasi ako nagturo kay Perdi noon eh. So, may porsyento dapat ako.
Or Sandy po.
Hindi.
Nagturo sa
No,
What can you say about it?
Well, the highlight was the dunk, but actually for us, the highlight was the offensive rebound and that pass. It's a boring highlight, but it wouldn't have been possible. It wouldn't have been possible if Ike did not do his job and our guards did not do their jobs in making sure that we keep the ball moving from the very start. It's very easy if you've got guards who move the ball. It's very contagious. So you know, the extra pass has become a bit normal for us. So that's the highlight for us coaches.
Coach Andy, Toy Manilin, 7 points in 6 minutes. Grabbing efficiency. Perfect from the field.
Troy is a very talented kid. He joined the team a bit late compared to the other guys, so he had some catching up to do. And he's one of our hardest workers. And you know, in practice, he does his job. He pushes his teammates. In practice, with the way that he plays, the way he practices, is very intense. And you know, that's why that gives us confidence also that Coach Tab used him in that situation. It wasn't a garbage time minutes. We don't think of, you know, we don't want to think of giving players garbage time minutes. Any minute that you're given, you're supposed to do your job. And we weren't surprised because Troy has been doing his job in practice, and he's improving a lot. Of course, you can't see that because you know he does a lot of his work in practice. So we're happy that Troy got a chance to show his wares.
Matt, all of your field goals came from the three-point area. Nag-settle ka ba kanina sa labas na lang or it just happened na may ito kanina?
I'm just reacting sa mga binibigay sa akin ng defense, and of course, yun yung play. And I see that there's a shot blocker, si Steve Acomo sa loob. So I try to manage to not get in the paint that much and just read the defense what they're giving to me. And if that's the 3 points, might as well take it because I'm free.
Coach, nasa final 2 weeks na tayo ng eliminations. Siyempre, yung mindset nyo pa rin, get one game at a time.
Yeah.
So, what can you say about what can you say about it na medyo nasa bandang dulo na, especially what at stake?
Sorry paulit-ulit kami. Kaya one game at a time. Kaya ganun kami. Sorry. But it's working. And that's part of the way that we want to keep our players focused. Because there's a lot of distractions going on. Twitter, Facebook, you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, are praising our players. So that can serve as a distraction too. So we want to keep them focused and grounded. Part of the way that we want to teach our players is we teach them to be humble, you know, not to get too big-headed. So we want to make sure that their feet are on the ground. And one of the ways to do that is focus on the next game. Don't think about our standing, our situation, and focus on the task at hand. So, yun, one game at a time naman. sorry, but, you know, blame Coach Tab, you know.